Hey guys, Derek Wilcox coming at you from Team Power Rack Strength, and as always wearing Enzer Advanced Designs powerlifting gear. Training out of the world famous Strong-ish Garagebell, which is world famous if your entire world is East Tennessee, West North Carolina, somewhere in there. But anywho, this is the fun week of my block. I'm in the 5 rep scheme right now, working around 3x5 to 5x5, somewhere in there. But I'm going as heavy as I can, basically making small jumps, working up to a 5 rep max for all intents and purposes. Right here is the weight that I started to do the previous week, but my body felt absolutely horrible and I wasn't able to really do anything much last week. So I just skipped ahead to this week. That first weight was 507. This is 551, which is kind of the conservative goal that I had for a 5RM on these squats. I was able to do around 500 for my peak set of 10 one block ago, so this seemed pretty reasonable. And once I finished this set, I thought, I think I've got one more in me, a little bit heavier. My absolute top end goal would have been the equivalent of 6 plates in a standard set, but this is 584 from the kilo conversion. That's 270k, and it's just me and the wife here today, and it really helps having her around quite a bit. She, as you can tell, she's not dressed to train. She's actually, I think she was preparing food for the week. So she comes out and runs the mono for me and is yelling at me, encouragement, making sure I'm not sucking as much as I usually do. And her support just means the world to me. As you can see, my shoulders felt awesome after that. So 584 for 5 was a pretty good number to end on. About an hour after that, I forewent my conventional plot pulls that I'd been doing to save my back because I was signed up to throw in the Highland Games at Grandfather Mountain in I think 4 days from then. So I'm just taking some relatively easy throws with the lightweight, and here's the heavyweight. I was trying some different techniques. This is just a normal single turn to warm up a little bit. This 56-pound weight has always been an issue for me. And as you can see, if you think you can throw this weight, once it gets moving around, it ends up throwing you. So the old rule is you don't throw it, you just encourage it to go. And here was, it's actually raining. I don't think you can tell from the video, but it was misting pretty good, and this hammer handle got pretty wet. And I was working on getting a big third wind on this one. Being able to reach as far back over my head and make as big of a circle as I can. You know, if you think about the physics of it, the bigger the circumference of the circle, the faster the rotation is going to be at the end of the weight. So the farther the weight will go. The day after this, I was working up in the 5 rep scheme on bench press, same kind of thing I was doing on my squats. Started for 300, did that for 5, 315 for 5, 325, and then 335 for 5, which you see right here. And after that, instead of going 345, I got just a little bit greedy, going for 350. I personally can't stand lifting what I call almost numbers. 345, 395, 295, anything like that. It's, you know, if it's close to a significant number, for me, it just drives me nuts and I just have to put a chip on it. But as you can see, I was a little bit greedy with 350 and only got 4 reps out. My shoulders just crapped out completely. Now after that, I was pretty wiped out from heavy squats and heavy bench press and throwing, all within a 24-hour period. And these tricep extensions were a bit of a struggle. But as you can see, I'm working up relatively well. First set was 155, this is 165, and then I peaked out at 175, which really isn't a bad number for me in general, especially being that fatigued. This movement has always treated me very, very well. Once you have the technique down here with the wrist position and the bar path, it keeps your ulnar collateral ligament from getting stressed from too much external shoulder rotation, and gives you the same issue people have with Tommy John surgery when that is required, just like a pro baseball pitcher. But I have more updates to come. I've got all my throwing from Grandfather Mountain the following weekend from this, just a few days away, and I'll be releasing that soon. So I will talk to you guys again. Stay strong.